Max Romeo, born Maxwell Livingston Smith, November 22, 1944 and died on April 11, 2025, was a Jamaican reggae and roots reggae recording musician who achieved chart success in his home country and in the United Kingdom. He had several hits with the vocal group The Emotions. His song, Wet Dream, 1968, included overtly sexual lyrics and launched a new style of reggae. Early years. Born in St. Dacre, St. Anne, Jamaica, Romeo left home at the age of 14 and worked on a sugar plantation outside Clarendon, before winning a local talent competition when he was 18. This prompted a move to the capital, Kingston, in order to embark on a musical career. Houses, lifestyle and legacy. Post-retirement, Romeo expressed a desire to lead a tranquil life, focusing on farming and spending time with family. He spoke of tending to his cattle and enjoying the simplicity of rural living, away from the complexities of the music industry. Max Romeo's legacy as a reggae pioneer is firmly established. His music not only entertained but also educated listeners on social and political issues, spirituality, and African heritage. His adaptability to changing musical landscapes, while remaining true to his roots, ensured his status as an icon in the reggae genre. Legal battles and retirement. In 2023, Romeo filed a $15 million lawsuit against Universal Music Group and Polygram Publishing, alleging unpaid royalties spanning over 50 years. That same year, he announced his retirement from touring, embarking on a farewell tour in Europe. Net worth. While exact figures regarding Max Romeo's net worth were not publicly disclosed, his prolific career, numerous successful albums, and international tours indicated a substantial financial standing. His enduring influence in the music industry contributed to a comfortable lifestyle. Personal life. Max Romeo's personal life was intertwined with his music. Romeo had 3 children, Azana Smith Zana, Romario Romeo, Ronaldo Romeo Azitzi. Azitzi and Zana, both pursued careers in music, continuing the family's artistic legacy. Career debuts. In 1965, Romeo joined up with Kenneth Knight and Lloyd Shakespeare in The Emotions, whilst also working in sales for the Caltone label. The group were unsuccessful in auditions for other producers, but Ken Lack offered them an audition after overhearing Smith singing to himself while working. In 1966, the group had their first hit, with the Lack-produced, By You, or Rainbow. The Emotions went on to release several hit singles, and by 1968, the singer, by that point known as Max Romeo, began his solo career in 1968, but did not have any great successes on the charts. Romeo returned to The Emotions, now recording for Phil Pratt, and founded a new band, the Hippie Boys. Solo career. 1968 saw the breakthrough in Romeo's career, when he wrote, Wet Dream, a song that became a massive hit in Jamaica. The track was banned by the BBC Radio in the UK due to its overtly sexual lyrics, although the singer claimed that it was about a leaking roof. Nevertheless, Wet Dream became a top 10 hit in the UK, where it spent 6 months in the chart. Further records that came out in 1969 were Belly Woman, Wine Her Gussie, and Miniskirt Vision, as well as Max Romeo's debut LP, A Dream. Romeo was banned from performing at several venues during a tour of the UK. In 1970, Romeo returned to Jamaica setting up Romax, an unsuccessful record label and sound system, and released in 1971 his second album, Let the Power Fall. It included a number of politically charged songs, most advocating the Democratic Socialist People's National Party, PNP, which chose his song, Let the Power Fall, as their theme song for the 1972 Jamaican general election. After this, Romeo worked with producer Lee Scratch Perry on the album Revelation Time, 1975, which featured the classic song, Three Blind Mice, an adaptation of the nursery rhyme with lyrics about a police raid on a party. In 1976, Romeo released War Ina Babylon, an album perceived as his best work. The politically and religiously themed album included the popular single, Chase the Devil, which would become one of his most known songs. Shortly after this, the pair fell out, leaving Romeo to self-produce his follow-up album, Reconstruction, which, however, could not match the success of its predecessors when it was released in 1977. In 1978, Romeo moved to New York City, where he co-wrote, with hair producer Michael Butler, the musical Reggae, which he also starred in. In 1980, he appeared as a backing vocalist on Dance on the Rolling Stones album Emotional Rescue. In 1981, the favor was returned when Keith Richards of the Rolling Stones co-produced and played on Romeo's album Holding Out My Love to You, an unsuccessful attempt to break into the North American market. The rest of his output during the decade went practically unnoticed, with Romeo finding work at a New York electronics store. John Holt encouraged him to return to Jamaica, and he lived at Holt's house in Meadowbrook for a year. Romeo visited the UK again in 1992, recording albums Fari Captain of My Ship, 1992, and Our Rights, 1995, with Josh Shaka. He joined up with UK rhythm section/production team Mafia and Fluxy in 1998 for the album Selassie Forever. A compilation album, The Many Moods of Max Romeo, was released in the UK in 1999. In 2014, he released the album Father and Sons, a collaboration with his sons Ronaldo and Romario, known as the duo Romanal. His daughter Azana Smith has also started a recording career under the name Xana Romeo. Death. Romeo died of heart complications in a hospital in St. Andrew Parish, Jamaica at the age of 80 on April 11, 2025. Conclusion. Max Romeo's contributions to reggae music are profound, blending social commentary with compelling rhythms. His work continues to influence artists worldwide, and his legacy endures through his recordings and the ongoing musical pursuits of his family. Rest in peace, Max Romeo. Thank you for watching and kindly subscribe, like and share this video to family and friends.